HarperCollins presents The Sloth Lemur's Song, Madagascar from the Deep Past to the Uncertain Present, by Alison Richard, read by Lucinda Roberts. Preface. Hope is not optimism, which expects things to turn out well, but something rooted in the conviction that there is good worth working for. Václav Havel, as recounted by Seamus Heaney. It was the autumn of 1968. I was an undergraduate and aspiring anthropologist at Cambridge University, and I was at a lecture about the lemurs of Madagascar. They were interesting animals, to be sure, but the slides of the southern forests were what transfixed me. Silvery, spine-studded trees snaked toward the sky, and graceful, slender-trunked trees lofted flowers at the tips of silvery branches. I had never seen a silver forest before, and was instantly hooked. I have been living Madagascar ever since. This book is about what I have learnt. It begins with a nondescript patch of ground in the middle of a huge supercontinent 250 million years ago. The patch drifts south with the supercontinent, eventually breaks loose, and becomes the island we call Madagascar. The land is home to a parade of animals during these epochs. Its most ancient occupants give way to lumbering dinosaurs and furry little mammals, and then they too disappear after an asteroid hits Earth 66 million years ago. The deep, wide sea now surrounding Madagascar makes it difficult to reach, but a handful of animals beat the odds and settle there. Their descendants survive changing climate conditions, retreats and advances of forest and open country, the uplifting of mountains and flooding of lowlands. Somehow they not only persist, but diversify into an array of wildlife unlike any found elsewhere in the world. People start arriving about 10,000 years ago, bringing new plants and animals with them. Within the last 1,000 years, Madagascar's largest native animals disappear, and its forests recede. Today, forest cover continues to decline, the climate is changing, and the survival of many remaining animal species is in doubt. I have organised chapters about these events and their causes chronologically, starting deep in the past and ending in the present. The resulting account will doubtless continue to evolve with further research, but it is already far better supported by evidence than the prevailing wisdom about Madagascar. This comes to us from early 20th century French colonists, who wrote simply of a timeless forested paradise invaded and destroyed by people. Although grounded in up-to-date scientific evidence, I came to realise that this book is also a story. Did the sloth lemur really sing? That we'll never know. My enchantment with Madagascar is lifelong, and personal as well as professional, and field experiences and time spent with other researchers are woven into its pages. The interpretation of evidence is my own, and others may interpret it differently, and, most important, knowledge itself comes in many forms, and mine is only one of them. I delve into these reflections in the first chapter, and in the last I explore what lessons they may hold for the future. Chapter 1. Living Madagascar. A black and white lemur sings high in the trees of a rainforest in the east, while a tiny brown chameleon falls on its side and freezes on the ground far below, perfectly camouflaged as a dead leaf. A bird in glorious plumage glides between the tips of branches, reaching for the bluest of skies above a spiny forest in the south. A baobab tree stands sentinel in a western deciduous forest, its massive trunk a personal water reservoir. This is Madagascar, crucible for the evolution of a grand diversity of life, for plants and animals found nowhere else on Earth. When I began working there 50 years ago, few people outside the country even knew where it was. Responding to an anxious phone call about me made by my mother in 1970, a Foreign Office official in London inquired whether Madagascar was located in Europe. Things are very different today.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?